Yay! I finally got the studio kind of in order. It's not blazing hot in here. So I'm able to just kind of hang out now. So I figured, why not just hang out now? So that's what we're doing. Yeah, I figured that was out. Let's see. It just looks weird to me back here. It's almost too empty. It just looks strange. That there. My camera keeps doing that. I'm gonna buy another camera here soon. I'm on. Focus. 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 There it goes. Strange. Yeah, I'm getting a new camera soon. Hopefully soon. So that'll be better. shake. So fine detail, I have to hold my breath, and I can't hold my breath for like, it's been like a minute and a half. So it's just, I gotta take a little bit more time. I'm not gonna be in a speed rolling contest by any means, which is fine by me. Hello, viewer. How are you today? We're just kind of kicking it. I'm not really. I do plan on painting, but we're just kind of kicking it. I got a AC in the studio now, so now it's 77 in here, and it's pushing out 74-degree heat or air. And it is 97 today, and that's just what it's probably hotter than that, to be fair. It feels hotter than that. Yeah, I have said before, and it's obviously changed now, but it just used to get too hot in the studio. Like, just too hot. If it was 99 outside, it was 104 in here. So, like, I have a little, if I can pick that up. That's a indoor-outdoor thermometer. You see how hard I shake sometimes. So that tells me the top number is inside and the bottom number is outside. So it says, it just went down, but 95 outside, 77 inside. It's comfortable in here now. It's great. I mean, I can hang out in here all day. I can watch a fucking movie in here. I have a, actual house that I live in. There's no bed in here, unfortunately. You know how much stuff I could get done if I slept in here? Oh my god. Wake up, paint, sleep. Wake up, paint, sleep. Wake up, paint, sleep. Oh, and now I have all my art in this side of the thing. Oh, fucker went out. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 projects that I need to finish before I work on that big one, which was given to me by someone I know. She painted it, but she doesn't like it. But it fits where she wants it to go. So she wants me to paint something on it, and she likes my idea for it, which is good. She's just an intolerable customer. Purely intolerable. You know those people that you hang out, like you meet and you just groan on the inside and you're like, I want to have as little contact with this person? Yeah, that. And then I have to work on this helmet. kids is for that, but you can't see that because it's off camera. But so I have a new shelf. That's why everything's a bit more open in here. And so I have a plan. This is why I've been gone for so long, because I've been buying shit. I've been straight buying shit. This shelf, all that. I'm waiting for 2 more tools for that. I don't want to ruin it either. What's up, man? How's it going? It's been a minute that I've streamed, so I hope that everybody's tuning in now. Just shooting the shit, talking, you know. I got a new AC in the studio, so it's 77 in here. It's pushing out 74 air, but it's 77, so I'm not in like 110 degree studio hot box, and it filters air too. So yeah, I am back. I finally, like I said, I finally got an AC in here, so I can be in here without just dying 20 minutes in. Cause you know me, I'm either vaping or I'm smoking while I'm painting, and if it's 100 degrees in here with no airflow, I mean, it might as well be a hot car. So I just couldn't, and then it's so new that once I got it put in, I was like, just, you know, oh, it's still a hot garage, I gotta wait. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. You guys can't hear it, can you? Look at that thing. It's quiet. So yeah, I figured I'd just go live and kind of hang out and chat. Maybe paint, but it's been a minute. And I got so many projects piling on top of each other that I was like, shit. So I gotta clean the garage, I gotta sweep the floors, I gotta move this box, and I gotta move that box, and I was like, I'm spending time in here, and it's no longer hot as dick in here, so might as well go live. And I'll be doing that a little bit more. I'll be going live just to hang out and kind of just chill and chat. Even when I'm not painting, just to kind of hang out, cause I can now. It's no longer. Oh, and this does heat too. This does heat, so it can stay 75 degrees year round, which helps me in my paint, considering it would freeze solid at winter, and then I would have to come in like an hour or two, and then start a fire in the furnace. I'd have to get that going, wait like an hour and a half, hopefully stay lit, and then come in and then paint for like an hour, and then halfway through that remember to start the fire again. I like the fire, don't get me wrong, I love the furnace, but I don't want it all the time. Sometimes I just want to come in here and fucking paint. So, yeah, we got a whole bunch of shit to do. If you know what's going to happen with these, shut up! Don't spoil it for the class. So yeah, I have loads of plans. It's just been a minute because it's been hotter than absolute Satan's armpits in here. But now I have the AC, and I remember I have the AC because it's been in here long enough to where I'm like, oh, I can be in here. So we're gonna hang out, and obviously I have a blunt lit. So yeah, feel free to hang out, chat. I am paying more attention to chat today than painting. So yeah. What's up, guys? Oh Jesus! I almost tripped over this frickin' chair. My clumsy ass. You don't see anything. I'm trying to cover my hand, but... I mean, I am a 21 and over channel, so... But YouTube's... things are stupid now. I got a warning just for saying... I almost did it again. I'm looking into finding a different platform. If I had more followers on TikTok than I would. I only need, what, 50? I think I have 31 on there. But I don't pay attention to TikTok. I just... The shorts that you see on YouTube... It honestly looks like a coffee cup. Good! It is coffee, Missy! It is! It is! 100% you are correct. It is coffee. Oh! If you would pay attention to Total Goal, which is my other channel where I do not do art shit at all, it's just all my other stuff. I finally got this functioning, so... And, so the neat thing about this is I built this. Like, from scratch. There we go. And see if we can get this fucker, started. Every time I get on it, it dies, so which means I need a torque converter. Instead of just the two chains that I have. But we'll mess with it a little bit. There's a reason nobody likes carburetors anymore. Oh, Jesus Christ. Was my thing open the entire time? Yeah, okay. I need new fuel lines. And I realized that my gas is higher than my lower. So like my gas is here and my intake is like down here. And my gas tends to get stuck at the higher points. And I do plan to fix that. Oh my boy, what's up, dude? Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. What's up, guy? We're just fucking around today. I probably need to adjust the carb. It's tired. We're just smoking, hanging out. Yeah, I heard you got a job. Congratulations. Oh, Jesus. technically isn't NBA stuff, but you know, we'll roll with it. Just fucking around today. I did paint this on an NBA thing. So. I don't even think this has gas in it. Is this empty? Yeah, fuel line is empty. I don't even think I have a thing of gas. But anyway, if you want to see me play with this, head over to Total Ghoul. Hey, KO! What's everybody saying? Yeah, it's been a hot minute, guys. I didn't have an AC in here. So when it would be like 95 degrees outside, it was like 110 in the studio. But now I have an AC. So it keeps it a nice, cool, crisp 77 in here. And so now I can just hang out and chat and paint and do whatever and hang out. And it's fine year round. I could keep it 77 in here year round, so, which is nice. So yeah, I'll be able to stand it in here longer. And earlier in the day, because it's 2:30 here right now. And smoke, because it also has an air filter. So this, here's what I was working with. Watch this. Let me grab it. This is how strenuous it gets in here. This is white. Well, now it's gray, but it's white. And I wanted to open it because it could be an ad for like what I put my body through, and so there's that. And that's a lot of just horrendous. Yeah, that's dust, not mold. Okay, it doesn't get too humid in here; it just gets hot. So this needs to be cleaned before it goes in the house. But this is now going to go into my house rather than to filter. Filter my garage air because, oh, there it is. So the fan that I would have blowing is right there. You can kind of see it. It's in the window right now. It's not on. It's just on that thing, so it's in the window. And so it was blowing at this angle, but the microphone would pick it up, and it would sound like bees, and it would cut my audio. So I would turn it off and still die. And then I would like do it on mute, and I would have this and music, and I would still just get too hot. So I was like, yeah, I can't stream in the summers, which sucks on my revenue and all that stuff, and you know, hanging out with you guys. So when I got this, I was like, hooray, we're saved. Let me get my microphone a little bit out of the way. It's just unprofessional. You can't tell. It's fine. So like I was saying earlier, I have 5 projects to do. I have that helmet. I have 4 canvases before I get to that big one. And the lady that gave me that big one painted that. She's not really an artist, but good for her. I know her personally, and she's intolerable. She's too old to pay attention to the internet. She doesn't know what she's doing. I'm not worried. Also, she knows that I don't like her. But yes, she asked for my art, and she's willing to pay me. So, cool. Anyway, that piece is the same size of the area over her fireplace. It is the same dimensions. It fits snugly in there. It's perfect. So she wants me to paint that. So that's last. She's just rude. She's rude and intolerable. So we'll get to that last. But I figured we would kind of the person that I am doing this big piece for, this is I think it's a 3-foot by 4-foot canvas. Look at this big thing. Look at it. Shows you how tall I am, though. So, this fits perfectly over her fireplace. But she's an intolerable person, so she's last on the list. That's the consequence of being a shitty person. And she's older generation, so she doesn't watch my YouTube. I don't even think she exists. Or she knows it exists. Fuck. Hi, viewers. Yeah, it's just... It's not like she's Hitler or anything. She's intolerable. She's just different generation. She's just intolerable. So, I want to slam my head against her concrete walls every time I talk to her. That's all. That's all. So, we're just kind of dicking around, that's all. This is why I'm never going to be monetized by YouTube, because I curse like a sailor. If it's not your forte, then it's not your forte. I'm not going to bend over backwards just to please AI overlords. I'm too weird for that. I don't censor shit. So a lot of the artwork needs to go in here. good bonus. Because I curse a lot. It keeps just annoying people away. I'd rather hear shit as an additive than all the time. It just gets annoying. And I actually listen to my speech. So, because I stutter, so I gotta think of what I'm going to say before I actually say it. And when I don't, it just... Me too. Yeah, fair. Thanks, KL. So, these all fit without spilling them all out. They all fit perfectly. Oh, now that I have everybody on live, so when I did Macy's just, ow, son of a bitch. You can tell when you're getting old, when something just hurts from picking up a box. I did Macy's, and it went well. The helmet that I did, the helmet that was on live, I don't know if anybody saw the short, but it sold for $650, which is fucking mind-blowing. And then the other art sold for like $500, $400, $300 around. I have it written down somewhere. And I made like $145 in sales, which was better than last year because I think I only made $40 in sales. Which is my second year running, or not running, but doing Macy's and teaming up with Macy's. So it was a good time. I had a blast. Oh yeah, fantastic, getting traction. This same lady bought 2 of my artworks, which is, So she bought the helmet. No, she bought the helmet and then she bought 2 artworks. Excuse me. So she bought 2 artworks, 2 canvases, and she bought the helmet, I think, if I'm correct. So, yeah, it's fantastic. I'm gonna go again. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I kind of know what I'm gonna do. I just gotta figure out how. So I don't know if, well, this one's dirty. I'll use this one. But I got white shoes, and I was like, I'm getting annoyed with this blurry thing. And like I said earlier, I am planning on getting a new camera. It's just, technology is expensive right now. Focus! Come on. Focus. Come on. Come on. If this camera was a person, I wouldn't pay them. Unreal. I'm gonna put my shoe back on, I guess. But I got white shoes on purpose because, you know, I knew it! I knew it! I got white shoes on purpose so that they would get paint on them, so that I could eventually turn my shoes into like some type of art thing. Right? It's been done for nothing too crazy. Just give them up for charity or whatever. But my regular shoes started giving me, like, sharp pains in the bottom of my feet. So I just started using these because these are memory foam and they feel fantastic. Even though they're flats. And they just got dirty, even though I've just been like keeping them in the studio until I started wearing them as an everyday shoe. Now they're fucking horrendous. And I do plan to get better ones and treat them better. I just have to do, oh, speak of the devil. I gotta do a Black Widow treatment in here. Cause they're everywhere. They're everywhere. I moved all of the stuff that's on that shelf over to like this side. And when I got ready for Macy's, I took a whole bunch of art that was over in that corner, and I saw like maybe 5 or 6 Black Widow nests. And so I used the last little bit of my spider killer on, I think I used ant and roach killer for the rest of them. Yeah, there's the ant, roach, and spider over here. So that's the next area that needs to be sorted. I'm gonna get another shelf. Maybe 2 for this area, because like I mean, it's bad. I do plan, if you're in the Virginia area, I plan to have a open, spiders. Me fucking too! Me too! So bad! The only ones I don't mind are the big ass garden spiders, the one, you know, the orb weavers, or like jumping spiders. Me and my wife really want little terrariums filled with jumping spiders, so like I don't mind those because like they don't do anything. They're like the golden retrievers of the spider world. So I don't mind those ones. I'm not gonna touch the orb weavers, but like I know that if they crawl on you, they don't want to eat you. They just want to get away because what are they gonna do? Web you up? They're not fucking Spider-Man. But I don't like Black Widows. I don't like basically any of the ones that can kill you. Shocker, right? So yeah, I gotta pull all this stuff out. I gotta organize this, and I kind of have them organized in relative of size. So, you know, like the big one, the 32 by, or the 20 by 30, fuck, what is that? 32 by something. These ones, these big ass ones, that's not supposed to be there. I said they were kind of relative to their size. Everything is sorted moderately to their appropriate size so nothing warps. But yeah, I need to organize like a lot because it's horrendous. I don't even think that stuff is going to be in their same position. Dab time, homies. Oh fuck yeah, let's light this blunt. I have been thinking for a long time of cemetery terrarium when I get a jumping spider. That would be cool. Take little like photography pictures of it, and it's just like a giant spider in a cemetery. Kale's like, no! Maybe a little haunted house. That'd be cool. A little terrifying giant jumping spider in a miniature haunted house. Photography would be really cool. Isn't it? That'd be really cool. If you do that, send us pictures and I'll put you on the community tab. Do I have a community tab? Pretty sure I do. Let me wet my whistle. Yeah, dude. Yeah, go to the community settings. Yeah. Teeny weeny witch hat. Just got to get a thin enough, like, fishing line to be able to fit under their chin so it stays on. Maybe a little bit of Velcro. So, yep. This is loud, and it needs to go the fuck someplace else. So, we'll put it right here for now. How many dustpans do I have in here? 1, 2. So I thought I saw 3 over here. Oh, goddamn. Maybe not. Round of applause. I don't even know where to put all this shit, man. This ends. I do have to pull this apart later, so we might do that in stream. Which is for when I get the rest of those tools. So that'll be fun, because I tore my hands up doing that last time. What the fuck is even this? Oh, this is my right angular. I don't know why I did all that. This stuff is so intolerable. Oh, I do have a big ass tube of white paint. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, I actually might have enough to cover that. Let's see. This goes there. This goes here. There. Well, damn. I would have been real pissed if that turned off my computer. Fun stuff. Oh, I will be having a little bit after the 4th of July. I will be having a. Started when I said if you're in Virginia, and then I got sidetracked. If you are in Virginia, we'll be having a open house, open studio sale, garage sale. Ta-da. And you can come in and hang out and meet me and greet me and meet and greets. And I might make like hot dogs or burgers or some shit. I don't know. Hand out Triscuits. And you can come in and look at the art or buy it. So that'll be really fun. And I'll do a little bit more advertisement when I get closer to it. I think it's gonna be the weekend after the 4th. But at the same time, that bitch is gonna be hot. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, I am having a sale, like in-house sale soon. So it'll be super fun. So if you're in the Virginia area, you should definitely swing by. Worth it. This place is so dirty. I've neglected everything for like 2 buds. Ohio. Damn. That's a bummer. Put this crap here. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, it's like a random razor blade on the seat. Smart! I gotta organize and clean and organize and dust and clean. So I figured I might as well, you know, hang out and do live for that instead of being all alone and talking to myself anyway. So come hang out. Oh, Jesus. Didn't mean to do that. Shit. Please go into the house. Stand by. And then I need to pull all this shit from the wall and open that door and sweep. Because that side is kind of fun, that side sucks, but this side's definitely screwed up. So that's a big ass screwdriver. That is not mine, and I guarantee you that is the guy that did that. Hi! Like I said, I have a spider problem, so I need to do this. Monster from hell. And everything's kind of packed up already, which is a benefit because I just did Macy's and I haven't put anything away. Just make sure this is off. Haha! Okay. They just won't. They hurt and they suck and your fingers swell up. But they won't kill you. You won't even lose your finger. Brown recluse you will. Brown recluse you definitely need to pay attention, but black widow won't kill a grown adult. Children and dogs mainly, statistically. And elderly people when they step on them, but not a grown adult. I'm in healthy male 30s, so. And really, you gotta do some stupid shit like, you know, poke them. I'm just blowing them to the ground and stomping them back to hell. So I think I'll be alright. Who said what now? I'm playing. Yeah, true. So if they're on the back, that's why I'm not putting my fingers in the back of the art. I'm kind of keeping them towards the actual art piece. I mean, I'm not playing stupid games to win stupid prizes. I'm just trying to clear my shit. What am I? I'm not Coyote Peterson. I'm not Coyote Peterson. Shout out to Coyote Peterson. Fucking those Sting Zone and those Bite Zone videos are just insane. Props. Oh, it was dust. Okay. I'd rather do that than, like, you know, FAFO. So, and it's my art. What am I gonna do? Get mad and break it? Ah, demon. Call me Van fucking Helsing. Such a stupid joke. I'm sorry, guys. You gotta hear my dumb jokes and things. I think that's all of them, honestly, and if all these fit, I'm gonna be really happy. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Sweet. I could honestly maybe fit This one, right? Thanks, guys! I'm never working with those people again. I'm not gonna say who it was because I have a little bit more integrity than that, but I'm not working with those people again. Nope. Which means I have to put new backs on those. Which is money out of my pocket. It's just deep, heavy, unhappy sigh. That's all I can really do. I already checked these ones. Yeah, that's why they're all in a stack. Ethan? I missed you, the bastard. Okay. Yeah, it's the black backing for some of those paintings that they put the name and price on the back of it. So like, oh shit. Have fun when I sweep. It's just dust, but so they put that on the back, even though it has the name and who made it. They put that there. So when I take it off, no matter how nicely I take it off, it tears every single time. So now I have to get a new backing. They did the same thing with the money. Like, when someone paid it with cash, they would stick the sticky on the money that they paid. Like, yeah, just weird levels of like, and they knew I was mentally ill, and I take that as like a personal fuck you. And you, like, it's one thing when you don't know I'm like mentally ill, but they made some like comments and things all around that was just like, yeah, once this is done, I'm kind of over it. So just behavior and like the way they said things, you know? So, I'm mentally ill. I'm not stupid. There's a fucking difference. And when people treat me like I'm stupid, I tend to get a little pissed. I'm usually pretty chill. Ask fucking anybody. I'm pretty easygoing. I'm doing a painting for a lady that I don't like. Like, I'm pretty easy to get along with. You have to do something absolutely just out of your way, petty or stupid for me to get agitated. Like, I hate stupid people. And stupid's not relative. Like, we all know stupid. So, that's why I don't work with, like, coalitions or, co-ops, like artist co-ops. I don't work well with others. And I have a short fuse for, like, people that don't listen. And it's one thing to, like, not hear someone, you know? Like, I do that all the time to my wife. I'll, like, zone out and paint. And she'll be like, hey, did you do this? And I'm just... It goes, that's one thing. But when you're like, oh, okay, and then you do it wrong. So you just said what you needed to do, and it's simple shit. Yeah, I hate that. It's a big ass pet peeve for me. It's like, hey, can you sort the paintings by size? Yeah, I can do that. And I come back and they're torn up and thrown away. It's like, oh, I thought you wanted them thrown away. It's like, when the fuck did I say thrown away? I said sort by size. Oh, that's what you meant. You're gonna see me get mad. You're gonna, it's just simple shit that is just so done daftly that I tend to get just agitated. It's the mental illness. So I don't work well with others. I don't work well with myself. You've seen me on streams. So I tend to stay away from group activities. Where one artist works with me and is like, oh, well, we need to do this and your style can... No, I ain't doing that. Not doing that. Not doing that at all. Can't. Don't have the fuse for it. Is there a fucking helicopter in here? I keep hearing like a... And it sounds like a cicada, but I don't see anything flying around, which means it's a wasp. Which, I don't like that at all. Same. Yes! It's not hard to, like, listen to directions or, like, listen to, like, something you're telling someone. It doesn't... People don't listen anymore. They don't listen to listen, they listen to respond. Period. That's the sentence. benefit of it is people only listen to like the first 15 to 20 seconds of what you say before they know what they're going to reply as. They don't listen to your whole thing. Some of them do, but people don't, which sucks. And that's another reason why I have this channel, because I say these things for people to listen. I mean, yeah, my monologues and stuff, but when I say that I go through some of the worst depressions that people can ever go through, where I have actually been on the waiting list to get surgeries to fix it. Like, fix it. So, and like, again, I'm better now, but I've been there. So when I tell people like, hey, I know what it feels like and here's what I did to fix it, I'm not trying to reach everybody, because I know not everybody listens. You know, when I was going through it, I would listen to anybody that got it. Anybody that understood, I would absolutely listen to them. I just want to be that for someone now. And, you know, I've given my art away for absolutely free because it speaks to someone. There have been people, and I don't put them on the Google reviews. I'm on Google reviews now, check me out. But they'll come in and they'll see a piece, and you can see that it just hits them differently, and maybe in a way that they needed it to be of different than how I was feeling when I made it. And sometimes I don't even charge for those at all. Because to me, it's that connection and that, like, you can listen to the piece. That's what matters to me more. I don't give a fuck about money. Money's cool. Money helps things get done. But I want my art to connect to people. Same as I want this channel to connect with people. That's why I don't try to boost, you know, my views or, you know, do any promo for any other things, because, like, I don't want to be a YouTube star. I don't want to do that. It's not something I'm interested in. I grinded really hard to get 500 subscribers so that I could do lives. So that I could do this. Because once I sit there and start editing, I start overthinking, and the point doesn't come across. And it's just a bitch to edit like 72 hours worth of video of painting. I don't want to do that. And with all the AI art and all the AI voiceovers and shit, I wanted to be as real and authentic as possible. Which, my channel is good for your mind. You are absolutely welcome, KL. You are absolutely welcome. I need a better belt. Mine is falling apart. So I keep doing that, because I don't want to, like, have my ass out on. This isn't that style of YouTube channel, okay, guys? I'm sorry. I'm glad that there are people, 550 of you to be exact, which is, every time I open up the page, it's mind-blowing. That, yeah, you guys might not all hang out in the stream all at once, but the thousands views and the, like, the likes on the posts and stuff, that's amazing. Like, It's just dusty in here. I keep doing this. I'm sorry. That's amazing. I have always wanted to help people. And art for me is very mentally soothing. In a world that is mentally exhausting, this helps me. All of it. Everything you see in camera. That's why I stopped hiding the bike. Because this helps this, which helps me ride this, which helps fuel this, which goes in a circle. So, I wanted to be able to help people that were like, well, I'm not good at art. Like, have you seen my people paintings? They suck. But I do them anyway, and people like them. Because they're authentic. They're me. They're really made by me. Which, again, in this world, is something that people see. So, even if you're just drawing stick figures, you know, people want to hear and see an authentic human being, even more on the fact of the mental health and the struggle and whatever it is. I mean, you know? So if I can be one of those voices of, hey, you even if it's not art, even if it's not motorcycles or art, just do something. Buy a fucking puzzle. My wife loves puzzles. She glues that shit and we have like a bunch framed in the house. It's insane. But she does them and she loves them. So, do that. Do puzzles. Do Legos. I mean, I just got back into music. I don't know if anybody's paid attention to any of the posts. And I haven't done music. I used to do music as my career. Like, that used to be the thing. How do you think I got all this? Come on. It's just fell out of it and moved on to other shit. Diamond paintings are fun too. What are those? Diamond paintings. Oh, are those the little crystal things? Is that what those are? Those diamond paintings? Gotcha. Hopefully I'll start being able to sell some, or the more I do them. I will absolutely buy one. Absolutely. 100%, and I will have it on the wall out here. I'll have it like right there, or I'll put it somewhere. I am planning to paint some of the wall up here. Yeah. I'll do one, or rather, I'll put one up. Not I'll do one, sorry. I don't have the patience for that. But yeah, do one for me and I'll put it up. I'll put anything. Do anything. Do a rainbow. Do. Well, that sucks. I'll Cash App you money anyway. Sucks. Oh well. Get good. Or actually, no. I'll use the address to send you a check. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. I'll put it up somewhere too. I'll put it up somewhere in the studio. If you want to send things, I'm gonna set up a P.O. box. Missy, unfortunately, knows me in real life, so she could just get my address, which is... I'm kidding. It's not unfortunate. Yeah. Same as, Dab and Dave. He's my buddy. I think the only one of my moderators that I don't actually know personally is KL. A PO box. Yes, a PO box. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter at this point since my address is on Google. I mean, just don't come here. You're gonna go to jail. It's trespassing if my garage door's not open. A PO box. Yeah, P.O. box. I'm gonna get a P.O. box. I don't like strangers showing up at my house. You will get hurt. It's one thing if, like, we set it up and I was like, oh yeah, come by the studio and hang out. That's different. But, like, someone just, like, showing up to my house and being like, hey, I used to watch your videos and I want to hang out. No, here. You're gonna get fucking whacked. You're gonna get whacked. I don't like unnecessary people at my house. I invited Jehovah's Witnesses to participate in a seance to get them to leave me the fuck alone. I don't like people at my house. Like I said, I'm a friendly person. If we have, like, you know, contact or something, then, like, yeah. Like, again, Dave knows me in person. Missy knows me in person. At this point, if KL rang my doorbell and started with, hey, it's KL, I probably wouldn't whack you. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Give me a heads up first. That's all. That's all I ask. But yeah, I'm gonna get a P.O. box. So people can send me their paintings, because I really want to have other people's paintings up. I think that would be really cool. Stuff they painted for me would be really cool. Yeah. You know, diamond paintings, bracelets. I'll wear some frickin' bracelets. I just haven't worn bracelets for a long time. Yeah, it's not hard. It's not. If you know them in real life, or if you're a moderator, then you at least have some, like, level of communication. If you're just some, like, stalker that pays attention to their streams and behind one of the enter this stream button thing, don't show up to my house. Just don't. Make an appointment first. That's all. That's all. It's not hard. Just make an appointment first. I'm on fucking Google. Just make an appointment. Shit. Rants, you know. Just head butted the microphone. Smoke if you got them. That's what I'm about to do. I still got a sweet, but I want to do this because I still have to put gloves on to sweep. Cause I ain't touching that. No. Stop it. Get some help. There we go. Now I'm not gonna hit it. Can you still hear? Yeah. Okay. Audio's still fine. Gotta get back to work. Nice chatting with y'all. Absolutely. Nice to see you, Cal. Have a good one. Got to clean still. You know my ass. I get distracted all the time though. It was lovely. It's always good to see KO. I do love my moderators. fun stuff. Hello. We're just hanging out. Welcome in. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm just cleaning the studio because now it's not intolerable in here because I got an AC unit. So now it's like 70 something, 77 in here instead of Satan's armpit. So now I can clean the garage and get rid of the spiders, paint a little bit, hang out, chat, smoke if you got them. Welcome, for sure. Oh, I'll add that to the thing. Did they not label it? Fuck no. Of course not. Why would they? Rude. So, then, probably all fucked out of spiders behind there. Fuck are these? Oh, yeah. So they took these out and put that. Okay. I will label that then. AC unit. Cool. Thank you. It's getting there. It's just freaking messy in here. Because, again, it used to be so freaking intolerably hot that I couldn't come in here until like, shit, maybe 7. At night. So it comfortably, even if it was late. But now that I have the AC in it, it is easier to just hang out in here and bullshit. So. So yeah, welcome. Ooh, Jesus. Well, there's always room to grow. Always room to grow. That was my foot! It may look like I have a lot, but my walls are bare. I want more people to come in and draw on my wall. I think that'd be cool. I am trying to find a spot to keep subscribers' names. I'll probably do it on the garage door. I just gotta paint it white, which I feel will be more doable now that it is not sweltering balls in here. So that helps a lot. Not that cord. Let's see. Smooth you here. There. Huh? Oh, what type of motorcycle do I have? I have a Harley Davidson Sportster 1248. And then I built that one. Yeah, it's a Harley Sportster. Yeah, they're pretty popular. They're good. You can, I've seen people make them into dirt bikes, like, whoa, level of dirt bike. I've seen people make them into baggers. I've seen people make them into bobbers. I didn't really want to make it into anything besides more comfortable. And I'm tall as shit, and I'm still bigger than it. I'm still, cramped. My knees are bent in the same angle as they are on that mini bike, which is cramped. That angle, it's cramped. But I love it. Wouldn't trade it for the world. And, it helps me regulate what's in my head, and it helps me put down what is either bothering me or what I'm focused on. And everything just kind of melts away for me to ride, and then when I get home, I'm able to paint about it. And I made a career on being able to paint about it. So I figured it was apt to have the motorcycle in frame. I still ride, still do. That's why the helmet's there. I went on a ride a couple days ago. I will actually probably go live and ride my motorcycle, but it'll be loud as shit, so I'll have to be like, hey, go on mute unless you want your fucking phone speaker pop, because that bitch is loud. Loud. I mean, I could probably start her up for you. Let me see if I have the thing. I'll be back. Monitor or whatever the fuck it is will go off. It's so loud, it's obnoxious loud. It is obnoxiously loud. And I love it so much. Even from, I want to say 10 feet away, it peaks my sound meter. And I opened the garage door because I have a carbon monoxide meter in here. I just don't want it to go off because it'd be really loud and annoying. So yeah, fun stuff. And that mini bike that I built is about as loud. About as loud. It's a little bit louder. They hate me for other reasons. My neighbors don't like me because I am severely mentally ill. Well, some of them like me, some of them understand it, but I tend to, when the camera's not on, I tend to talk and yell. Even when the camera's not rolling. And sometimes this door right here, entry door, is open just to let some air in. And people hear me, and a couple of them have complained. I haven't had, like, cops knock on my door or anything, nothing to that extent. But, I wave and they don't wave back. You know, they'll like clearly look at me as getting their mail. I'd be like, oh, hey, and they're just pop their heads up and just go, you know. So, I mean, black sheep nowhere to where I go. Fun stuff. So, it's alright. I mean, you know. Oh, and then I have Mackie CRX up here. 2 of them. And those get loud as hell. Like, loud to shake my building. Like, loud. So I used to use those when I was like making music. So those get like studio production levels of loud. So I use those too. And I turn this place into just I deal with it. I have been not helped by my families. Therefore, I don't go by my legal name because I don't like them. So I don't go by that name. They haven't been much help. Some of them are getting better because, you know, they're getting older and they're going like, oh, okay, maybe he isn't, you know, broken or fucked up or all the words that they could use. Like, I have this piece. That I almost dropped. Which is all of the things that I've said to myself. So I have made my struggle into something productive. Like I told, you're new here, so you missed it. But I did Macy's Ride, which is a charity in my local area, which mixes motorcycles and autism. And I am a level of autistic that is a minor star in my astrology of mental health. I don't know a better way to put it than that. It's Jenga up there. And autism is just one of those blocks that is Jenga. I have many other issues up here in my attic. But my family doesn't believe in mental illness at all. They think it's fake. And I have diagnoses. I have it on paper. I've been institutionalized. Like, I don't understand how they believe in institutions, but they don't believe in mental health. Weird, right? So, I don't go by that name. And I don't think you'll find it anywhere on paper legally. Mainly just known by Era School. Which is fine by me, because fuck those people. So, yeah. It's been a lot. But I don't sit here and I don't gloat about it, because that doesn't get anything done. I'd rather do this do this, and I'd rather do this. Because this does something. Someone might come in and be like, wow, that really speaks to me. Can I have it? Yeah, you fucking can. Well, Quacko, you'll fit right in. You will fit right in. And I'm not even trying to be mean about that. You will fit right in here. Definitely, definitely. You'll find friends here when I'm live, and I'll be live a lot more. But yeah, feel free to tune in and hang out. We're all very mentally ill here. And like, it's only a curse if you let it be a curse. That's the thing. It's only a bad thing if you let it be a bad thing. If you sit on, on the couch and just say, well, I can't do anything because I have this, 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 you won't get anything done. I am fucked up mentally. And I don't talk about it because it's not the point. I bring it up a few times, yeah, but it's not, I don't have it in my bio. I have a little bit in my bio in my website. But I don't bring it up. Because it's not the point. I like to say that, like, mental illness is like a fishing rod. You can either use it to gain and get fish, or you can hook yourself and hurt yourself. That's it. It's a fishing rod. Use it or hurt yourself. I mean, not like telling you to do that, but like people use mental illness to make themselves into a victim. I don't like that shit. It's yucky. Don't do that. It's yucky. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like, I have never understood people that use, Jesus Christ, mental illness, just branching all over mental illness as an excuse to, like, not do anything. Temple Grandin is autistic. Look at her. Frickin', there's so many autistic people out in the world doing things that it can't be used as an excuse now. And it's the same thing of, like, smoking weed. Like, do shit. Make people realize that, like, oh, just because they have XYZ level of mental illness, look at them not having it hold them back, so why should my excuses hold me back? Be that force of pushing people forward. If people see it, people see. It's not like I have companies paying me. I do this for the love of the game. Missy says, my ex self-victimized a lot, but it got old real quick. She says, I can't stand people using their issues as a crutch. It's one thing to relate and talk about illness. It's another thing to make others not feel alone. But don't weaponize it or use it as a crutch. Exactly. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. There's days where I just don't feel like screaming. And it's not like, oh, well, you know, I don't have anything to paint. I don't have anything to paint right now. I mean, I always have loads of shit to paint. But sometimes there's too much in my body, in my head, to where maybe I can't hang out and stream, or maybe I can't paint for 4 days in a row. But at least I get through that day. And I'm not performing for anyone. That's why I'm not worried about getting monetized. That's why I'm not worried about fucking companies being like, hey, if you push our product. Like, I have... Where the fuck is my thing? I have Dubby, but I think I've maybe sold one promo. I don't care. I drink Dubby. I like them. So I was like, hey, let's share. But I'm not gonna sit here and bend over backwards for a company that tells me to be someone different than I'm not, rather than I am. I don't, as an autistic person, you should know this. I don't mask for fucking anybody. I don't. There's no point. It makes me exhausted. It makes me agitated. I just don't do it. If you don't like me, sucks to be you. Plain and fucking simple. But if you like me, if you can get over the just violent level of mental illness that I have, I think that I'm pretty cool to be around. I paint. I have people over. I want to get better at having people over and paint and do a live and have them be a guest or whatever. That's in the works. It's just people are fucking busy. Just because I work from home and have unlimited hours to do shit doesn't mean everybody else does. which is very hard for me to understand. It's just I don't get it. My brother works like fucking, I think he said 17 hours. He's working like 17-hour days, and sometimes he just doesn't hit me up, which is fine. I don't get offended by it. Why would I? He works. He's his own person. So, like, it might be a while before I have a guest, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Same thing of having, what is it out? 500 subscribers? Oh, thank you for subscribing. Look at that. Yay. I don't care about subscriber count. The only reason I want to kind of keep it around 500 is so that I can live stream and talk to everybody and spread my wealth of mental health knowledge. You know, help people. And here's what I say is an easy start, right? If you don't know how to help people, like, oh, well, I don't know where to begin, right? When you're walking around, you know, whether it's getting gas for your car or grocery shopping, I really like shoes. I really like boots and shoes and really bright colors, obviously. So I pay attention to people's shoes or jewelry, and I'll just compliment on it. I'll be like, hey, I really like your shoes, or hey, I really like your earrings. And you'd be surprised about how many people go, wow, thank you. That's the nicest thing anybody said to me today. That made my day. And I guarantee you they're going to go and be like, hey, I like someone else's shoes, or hey, I really like your shirt, or hey, and that spreads like just a little bit of wealth of love to everybody. It's not that hard. It's just it's easier to be short, mad, and not open towards people. Because I get it, the world sucks. But the only way that we can make it better is by doing that. Hey, I like your shoes. Or hey, come listen to my channel where I talk about mental health and art, and maybe that'll get you to paint. Or maybe, Missy said earlier that she does diamond paintings. I told her that if she makes me a diamond painting, I'll put it up in the studio. And I guarantee you, when Missy watches the live streams when that's hung in the studio, I bet you she's going to feel warm, like a little bit of like warmth. Like she's going to feel loved. And that's the community that I want to create for this channel. I don't give a fuck about money. Look at this. I don't care about money. Money's great, but it doesn't get anything done. The only way it gets things done is when you choose to use it to get things done. If I had money, I'd be doing shit. I hang out and help homeless people. Ask Missy. I've gone out of my way when we're hanging out to like buy them lunch, buy them clothes, first aid kits. But I don't stream it. I don't do that because there was a point where I was in a similar situation and I hated cameras in my face. I hated cameras in my face. I still hate cameras in my face. I don't put people on the spot unless they want to be on the spot. That's why when I have people over and hang out and do whatever, I ask them and they're like, nah, not today. And I'm like, okay, no worries, don't give a fuck. I want people to feel comfortable here. Whether it's artistically, whether it's and puzzles, it's just money needed for materials mainly and put frames in. Exactly. Money helps. Absolutely money helps. And I've said this before on stream, but like, I've painted over plenty. Was that a fucking bird that just hit my window? Damn. What's this thing? Oh yeah, money's nice. Money helps buy materials, but I've painted over plenty of pieces because I just didn't want to go out and buy canvases. I paint over a fucking ton of them. I'm about to paint over that one. I don't want to be someone that has money and doesn't use it. She says, but making money aside, I do enjoy them because for me it helps my mind relax and I do just enjoy doing it. Same with me with art. Like, that's why I have so many of them. Like, let's be honest, everybody. The economy fucking sucks. I still make money through my art, but I'm not making as much money as I was a couple years ago. Which, whatever. I don't try to talk about politics, religion, or social economies on this channel because it just gets squirrely and sideways, and you know, people tend to get offended when certain subjects get bring up. So I just don't do that. But it's harder to sell shit. It's harder to make money. I mean, if you work at like a store or something, you're probably working the same hours with no increase in your pay. If you're in America. I don't know about overseas. I haven't been overseas for a hot minute. But it's fucking hard. It's hard out here. It really is. And if I can be just a brief glimpse of, not glimpse, breath of fresh air, just a break from all the crazy. Absolutely. Thank you for subscribing. Take care. I'm glad I have inspired. Go paint, go create, go help people. Go say, I like your shoes or I like your jewelry. Go spread a little bit of kindness. Fun stuff. Now I gotta like sit here and restack all of this and organize. God damn. I might move this over a little bit. I don't know. Cool. Look at that. Got a new subscriber. Yay. Yay, more friends. This concrete hurts my back. sit down for a hot minute. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab this and we're gonna hang out. Ooh. Oh, my back. Ooh. I don't like being tall. I'm over 6'2". I'm taller than that. I'm tall as shit. So like, when I sit on this, someone 6 feet and under would not have to bend their knees. I have to bend my knees. I have to sit where my wife sits, and I can still reach the pedals. Well, not pedals, but foot pegs, brakes. I can still ride like this, and I'm still more comfortable than I am at my actual position. I'm tall as shit. Camera doesn't do it justice. I'm tall as absolute everything. This is a 6-foot broom. Comes up to my nose. Well, if I sit up straight, it maybe comes up to my lip. Even when I slouch though, it's still at my nose. I'm tall as shit. Guys, my back hurts all of the time. I'm still like 5 feet on this stool. Might move everything back and try to cover that piece with white. You down for that? I do have to leave really quick because I gotta go to the restroom. So, it's the coffee. Coffee. See? Coffee. See all the steam coming out? Yep, coffee. Yeah, I'll be right back. Let's do, yeah, shit, it's been a minute. That. I'll be right back. funny. That button. There we go. Cool. I have to sweep up this dirt and yep. Jesus. Cool beans. I just gotta move everything back. Oh. Put this here. There. I gotta figure out where to put this that isn't, well, you know, yeah, I could. Do that for now. This, that, here. That's bigger. These. Please buy my art. I have too much. I will actually be starting a Patreon, and patrons will get a free art piece by the end of the year, I think. That's what I'm planning. No promises, but that's what I'm planning. Just because I have so goddamn many. Shit. Wait a minute. I know there's a nail fucking somewhere. There it is. Haha. Here we go. Fantastical. Big ass head out of the way. Ta-da. You folks want out? Wow. Let's see. These shit, Tetris. Streamline, look at that. This can go here, that goes over here. Bank. Action. Ta-da. Cool beans. Gloves. Gloves. I had some in here. I don't know where they are. Might have to. Be right back. Sometimes the wife borrows them when she cleans the house. Just spare. I told her she could. Look at that. I'm gonna use the rest of this white for right now, but I might have to. Oh, you cunt. Oh, well, see, there's your problem. It's like a big glob. I don't have any more shop towels. It's just I've ignored a lot of shit. So let's start with that. Let's see. Let's use this. Well, let's fix that, shall we? Let's see. Bring you down to. It might get a little sickly, so close your eyes if you get seasick. There we go. Ta-da! Yay. Look at that. why did I want to use a paper towel? Yeah. Watch some dude just come in and be like, "That's not painting! You're not even doing anything!" Like, yeah, welcome to the stream! I'm covering up. I swear to Christ. If someone does it, I'm gonna be so mad. That's fine for the first layer. But just put paint all over my face. Smart, right? Happens a lot more than people think. Let's see. Oh, hi. Forget you're there and not here. So we're just painting that white so that I can map out that idea. I need it to dry and be actually dry. For me to do anything with it. And it obviously needs a few coats of white before I can really work with it. So I have currently 2 bottles of white. That is almost empty. To which I will use this one. But God damn it, I did it again. This one still has some in it. But again, I gotta let this fucker dry. So instead of being me patient, I will do camera like so. Fantastic. And this just dries the paint out a little bit quicker than just air dry. You go side to side, you go up and down, you just try to go in circles. Just try to get most of the canvas to dry off. But we don't want it too hot because then the textures will bubble and that's not what we want. We want it to be just a solid white. See, keep doing it. Keep looking. And it's going to be other colors as well. Like it's not just a white piece. I am just trying to cover as much as I can of the original image with white so that I am not confused as to what I am painting when I do paint. this back. Give it here. Just like this, when I eventually get that camera, this will probably, see I got paint all over my face. It happens. Oh no. Eventually I'll get a camera, and I'll probably still keep this as chat camera and put that as art studio camera, something. But I'm still doing research. I don't want to get a camera and then not be able to go all like live on it and have to like, I can use the wires and do all the ins and outs and looped arounds and shit to make a lot non-live camera do non-live camera do live, but I just don't want to do that. So I want to get a decent camera that I can have for a little while. This is just gonna stay in here. I might like film with it with Total Ghoul. Just my other channel if you want to go hang out. It's Total Ghoul 00. I do motorcycles and adventures and shit. I actually have a 360 camera. Which will be involved with the next video coming out. And I do videos, it's just a pain in the ass. But I'll probably do live for it as well, so that'll be fun. So yeah, stay tuned. Fun stuff is coming. Like I said, I'm just waiting for parts. Weird to say for MVA, but I'm waiting for parts. Oh, fuck. For that, and I need a longer one of the metal things, and yeah, so we'll figure it out. It'll be fun stuff. So yeah, definitely subscribe. Come hang out for more. Either Total Ghoul or MVA will suit your fancy, hopefully. You know, here we do art, and now we just kind of bullshit and hang out. Sometimes we play with the motorcycle that I built, because that's kind of art. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a special kind of art to build a motorcycle, I think. So yeah, we just kind of create over here, and then in Total Ghoul we just kind of camp and motorcycles and outdoor stuff. I am gonna try to get better at uploading content. So, you know, I'm just not built for a content creator. I'm built as a creator. So my first thought isn't, hey, let's film this. It's, what do I need for this project? So, yeah, we'll get there. I'm not worried. I'm not one of those people to just sit here and grind. I like going out and doing stuff. Total Ghoul only has like 31 subscribers. I would go live more because it's just the ease of it. On Total Ghoul more. If I had the same amount, I think it's what And I'm never gonna turn into like a content review. Like I'm not just gonna sit here and watch other people's videos and react. It just doesn't seem fun to me. I'd rather just sit here and talk to the camera like a crazy person. Because I do that anyway. I'm quite comfortable with doing it to myself. So, you know, we'll just sit here and chat with chat. Even if chat is not around, you know? Again, for the love of the game. So, I am really tired though. But, we have shit to do. I will probably sit here at the computer and do work. Um, but other than that, I don't think you'll see my screen. Because I don't want to like, I don't know. I see horror stories of people doing that shit when they're streaming. You know, when they like accidentally show their address or some other shit. Again, I just like my privacy. You want to hang out as a subscriber, hit me up. Absolutely. Come over. We'll smoke and paint. But for the love of God, message me first. Don't just show up at my house. You know? So. Let's see. Put away. This is drying. Oh, this goes right there. That's organized. Everything is really kind of all that I needed to do. So yeah, I think I'll just get work done on the computer. You guys are welcome to hang out. Let's see if I could get some shit done. You know, I keep hearing shit, and as much as I know that I am severely mentally ill, I'm not that mentally ill. So, lady, no. Like, I have an idea for it. Like, let me go to Google. I might share my screen just for the, you know, for this. Let's see if I can. Too bad. Too Too bad as in that sucks you're not doing it, or too bad as in that sucks you're gonna do it anyway? Oh, fuck. Or, let's see. Yeah, look at that. Cool. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. Okay, cool. So, like, it is a 3-foot by 4-foot canvas, so it's a little bit more than it is up here. So it'd be like that, and I know that it has to go up and down. It can't be flipped this way because it won't fit that way. So it needs to be this way. So she, the lady that is getting me to do this piece, really liked Canyon Colors, which was a piece for the Autism Ride Macy's charity. And once something's either already reserved for, you're not buying it, no matter, because again, come on. So what I have in mind, and I'm not a digital graphic artist by any means, so this is going to be shoddy, but what I have in mind is, and we'll just sit here as I do this, because what else are we doing, you know? Might as well. I hate how they changed paint so much. So I'm thinking of doing this, and then let's see. It's just weird for my depth perception, that's all. This, fucker. Let's see. This would be. We need a darker blue though. That works for now. That's fine. I don't care. And then we're gonna use this. Mountain. And then like this is gonna be black. Oh, you split. And then there's gonna be like some. I did Aurora Borealis for the Canyon Colors one. And so I'll do, I'm just using like every color at this point on here. I'm not really worried about it actually looking like this. You know what I'm saying? So that's the idea. I just gotta do it. Fun stuff, right? Fun stuff. So that's the idea for that big piece. Yeah, I have a bunch of color shifting paint. I'm also tempted on using the glow in the dark paint. So like if they have, which they don't, so I don't want to like waste ideas on them. But what I would do would be put glow in the dark paint, you know, in the moon, so that when you had UV light under it, it would look nighttime instead of just like that. But I'm doing nighttime with Aurora Borealis, so it wouldn't matter. Because I have like UV reactive paint, so I could do like blues, and I could do like oranges and greens and purples and stuff in that UV reactive paint. But it's going like 12 feet in the air, and I didn't see any lights there or like hooked up, so I don't think that they would do UV hooked up to that point, because there's just a lot to do at that height. So you know, but I gotta sit here and look at different types of mountain flower. Those are fucking pretty. Oh my god. The Silver Star I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that. Edelweiss. That is gorgeous. Edelweiss? I think that's Edelweiss. Nope, that's not the one I was looking at. What's the one I was looking at? Rocky Mountain Columbine. Yep, there it is. Rocky Mountain Columbine. That's really pretty. It's like purple leaves and then like an inlet of white. Well, crap. Let me get this. Nah. There's a whole bunch of shit on here. Let's see. Pen. It's so neat that it's like a star. I suck at drawing stars. Like without doing the lines. much thought. I'm just kind of messing with it. It's this that's getting me. This little bit here. They go out everywhere, so it's not like there's any motion to it. Just build the flower around that. That's what's easier for me. Remember, don't make your petals too like corner, you know, like hard corner, because they're not hard corners. You know, like angles. I think the human brain likes to make angles because we can understand angles. That's a strange curve here for me. I'm not good with things being farther away and things being close. I tend to just lack on it. So that's what we're doing here. We're just trying to draw it a little bit. I keep wanting to draw a clover for some reason, like an idiot. But that's okay. We just keep trying. Keep trying. Shaped like a star. So I need one there, one there, one there, one there. And like I keep wanting to go in instead of out. You know, they're like trapezoidal rather than like in or like out, you know? So like outward trapezoid instead of inward trapezoid. And it's something that my brain is just, for some reason, struggling a lot with right now. Probably doesn't help that I'm 2, quote, coffees in. And, you know, been smoking like a madman. Which is just kind of what I do. That's frustrating. I don't know what it is. Like, I need to sit here and draw it for a minute. But we're just kind of, you know, we're just chilling today. Why is that so hard for me right now? Again, it might be the exorbitant amount of drinks that I've had. Which is fine. I keep ending up with 4 instead of 5, and it's extremely annoying. Like even this one. Yeah, I need to just sit here in a day that I'm at least somewhat sober. But I think I'm going to go get dinner. So I will see you guys later. I need to eat something with all this coffee. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shit, if you can, I'll give you the part of the pay. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I will be streaming a lot more now that the AC is here and it is comfortable in here to just chill and hang out. So yeah, I will see you later, and I will put out a schedule of what I hope will follow. And stay tuned for any just weird pop-up streams like this one. Bye guys, take care. Have a good Friday.